Namaste. Round the decimals, complete the table. Round to the nearest one and round to the nearest 10. First decimal number is 1.64. You have to round this decimal to the nearest 1 and also nearest 10th. Nearest 1. When you are rounding to the nearest 1, look for the digit in 10th place. This place. Look for the digit in this place. So this is 6.6. So 6 is greater than 5. That means you have to round this up. So this is 2.00. Nearest 10th. Nearest 10th means you have to look for hundredths place, which is 4. 4 is less than 5. So what you have to do, keep the decimals as it is. Just this hundredths place is 0. Next number is 2.43. Nearest one you can see, which is nothing but 2. You can see here 1.64. This 0.64 is more than half. So that means you should round this up. So this whole number should be one number up. So 1 will become 2. But you can see here 0.43, which is less than half. So keep this number as it is. Don't round up. It should be round down. So 2.00, which is nothing but 2. Similarly, you can see here 5.09. 9 is 0.09. 0.09 is less than half. So that means it should be 5 itself. 0.77 is more than half. So you should mark this up. 0.92. 0.92 is more than half. Again, you should mark this up. So this will become 5 itself. This is 4. This is whole number 1. 22541. Now 5.09. This is 0, which is less than 5. So nearest one is 5.00. Next, you have to round to the nearest tenths. Look for the hundredths place, which is 9. 9 is greater than 5. So what you have to do? Round this number up. 5.10. This becomes 0. 3.77. Nearest 1. Look for tenths digit, which is 7, greater than 5. So round this up. 4.00. Now for nearest tenths, look for hundredths place, which is, since this tenths hundredths place digit is 7, greater than 5, so you have to round this up. So 3.80. Now we can take the number 0.92. Look for, when you are rounding up to the nearest one, look for tenths digits, which is 9, greater than 5. So round this up. 1.00. When you are rounding to the nearest tenth, look for hundredths digit, which is 2, less than 5. Keep the numbers as it is. But hundredths place should be 0. 0.990. Now our next part is write a decimal that fits each description. Description is given as, first one, a decimal that is greater than 2.54 but smaller than 2.63. You have to write a decimal that is greater than 2.54 but smaller than 2.63. So you'll find so many decimals. For example, 2.55, 2.55 is greater than 2.54 but 2.63. So you have 2.60, you have 2.58, you have 2.61. So these are all decimals greater than 2.54 but less than 2.63. A decimal that has 3 in its hundreds place. So next question is a decimal that has 3 in its hundreds place and is between 4 and 5. The decimal should be between 4 and 5. Also, this decimal should have 3 in its hundreds place. So you can say it should be between 4 and 5, but it should have 3 in its hundreds place. So you can say 4.13, or you can take so many examples. 4.13, 4.53, 4.63, 4.23. So those decimals are between 4 and 5, but they have 3 in hundreds place. A decimal that is rounded to 5.1 when rounded to the nearest tenth. Decimal that is rounded to 5.1 when rounded to the nearest tenth. So nearest tenth means you can take, when you are rounding up to the nearest tenth, you have to look for hundreds place digit. So 5.1 rounded to the nearest tenth. So you should get 5.1 after rounding to the nearest tenth. So you can keep 5.11. Since this is hundreds place is 1 smaller than 5, so this will become 5.1 after rounding up. 5.10, which is same as 5.1. You can take 5.12. You can take 5.13. You can take 5.14. All these, when you round up to the nearest tenth, you will get 5.1. See you in the next video. Bye bye.